We're fighting for a kingdom. We're not going through what we're going through just for the hell of it. We're fighting for a kingdom. We're fighting for everlasting life. We're fighting for righteousness to rule once again on the earth. We're fighting for our power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, to set things back up in the proper order.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into, all right, is just dealing with the so-called, prayer day in America, all right, which America is finished, all right, and this place is forsaken of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, we are in a time of judgment, but what I want to touch on is how, they're going to speak on how Biden, didn't mention God, within this prayer, because at the end of the day, this society, these people that rule the earth, all right, are anti-Messiah, all right, and they're against, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. They're against any form of righteousness, and what's happening is there is becoming more and more evident, all right, that these people are, all right, the seed of Satan, man, the adversary, man. They're showing you more and more what they're truly about. As we get closer and closer to the end, things are becoming more clear. All right, who's who, what's what. It's becoming more clear. So I'm gonna play this clip and get some precepts, and Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters are edified.
Playing that song is because National Day of Prayer, and our president, who's a devout Catholic, he did not mention God. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, we talked to Franklin Graham about this last night. He was very kind, saying maybe he didn't know it. Maybe someone else wrote it and he wasn't aware of it. Listen, I'm not so kind. I think he comes from a party which for multiple years has been attempting to remove God from their platform and sort of eking it back in, and instead would prefer to pray to some sort of, energy force or whatever. They did have time in that statement to mention racial justice. And of course, the real God for the left these days is government. They've replaced belief in rights endowed by a creator from whatever the government tells you you're allowed to do. So it's a sad state of affairs. And I think ultimately, this is our found in 1775 was the first national moment of prayer when they prayed prayed to not just to God but to Jesus Christ for support and providence in an endeavor against the greatest empire the world had ever seen. And of course, Truman codified it, and Reagan made it the first Thursday of every May. This is a real thing, prayer for guidance, and it's not a virtue signaling, holier than thou practice. I mean, I don't speak for you guys, I speak for myself, but it's only because we know how fragile, fallen, humble we really are, and that only through prayer can we seek the power and wisdom of God.
Yeah. And you're through. And their God has always been Satan. All right, they ain't God we trust, that's on the money, that's Satan. All right, these people never, believed in the Bible. All right, these people never, want to establish righteousness in the earth, and now they're showing you what they're all about, praying. He said praying to some energy. No, he's praying to Satan, man. They pray to Satan. All right, rituals, sacrifices, these people pray to Satan. Now, when you go to Psalms 10 and 4, what does it say? It says the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, is the wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. Yeah, so Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is not in the thought process of these Edomites, man. All right, like he said, they're trying to remove God. They're trying to remove God. They really want to set up a society without Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You see, you Israelites don't understand what you're linked yourself to. Because there's no bigger Joe Biden supporter than the black Christian, man. All right, the so-called black Christian in America is one of the biggest Biden supporters there is. You see, and you don't know what you're linking yourself to, man. All right, these people, because Biden is just a face, but the people whom he served, all right, they want to remove Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah from everything, man. And they want to rule according, all right, to their merit. When you go into it, the scriptures give you the game on how this man thinks. And you Israelites have linked yourself, all right, to the opposition, man. This is Job 21:14. It says, therefore, they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. Matter of fact, I read 13. It's Job 21:13. It says, they spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. You see, because they're living within their blessing, so they're well off. All right, there's a lot of them, as a whole, they're well off, but see, they all have to die. And see, that's this whole push about him trying to tap into gene editing and, him trying to, his science and technology. He's trying to tap into more immortality so he can continue to live in wealth, man. He wants to make his blessing immortal. You see, he don't care what the Most High has to say about it. He wants to override what Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah has set up. He wants to override what is. You see? So, this is their mindset. It says, verse 14, therefore they say unto the Most High, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. You see that? That's why, here it is, the Most High made two genders, but he says it's 50, over 50. You see? The Most High created fruit, nutrients. You see, he created the land Sabbath, how to farm. But this man, he GMOs. He doesn't give the land time to rest. Everything that the Most High has prescribed on how to run the earth and how to exist, how people should exist amongst each other in the earth according to the standard and the laws. All right, he goes the complete opposite against it, man. A woman being under a man, he says no. A woman, all right, can be equal or above a man. Matter of fact, let's make woman a goddess. That's this man saying he doesn't desire the knowledge of the ways of the Most High, man. And it's coming more and more evident, man. And you so-called black Christians are guilty as hell, man. And you niggas in general, man. The biggest Biden supporters. It says, what is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him? You see that? The scriptures give you the game of how this nigga think. All right? So it was intentional that he didn't mention the Most High. You had the guy, I think Jeff Graham, which is Billy Graham's son, trying to make an excuse for Biden, saying, well, somebody wrote that for him. I don't think he proofread it before he prayed. I don't think he would have left God out. No. All right. The scripture tell you his mindset. Job 21:15 tell you, all right, he meant to do that. And this place is doomed. But that's great, because this place is doomed. All right, because this ain't for him anyway. Because what the scriptures say, when you go to Hebrews, all right, 11, 12. So like Hebrews 12:16, it said, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, all right, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." Yeah, man. So Esau, all right, is considered profane, which means outside the temple. All right. It wouldn't benefit him to pray to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah anyway. It wouldn't benefit him to pray to the Most High. All right. He sold their birthright because he had faith, all right, in the carnal, in the flesh. He didn't have faith in what is, what was to come, the long game, And it says, verse 16, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears, man. You know? So this man is rejected in the earth, man. All right? Yahweh Shema Shai is not dealing with this guy, period. All right? He's not dealing with Esau, Edom, period, man. And he's finna show it. You see, we say it, but we come to a time where Yahweh Shema Shai is about to show it, man. You know, and these people are finished. This nation is finished. America is done. You know? Ain't no sense of having prayer day. Y'all might as well cancel that. Since this council culture, y'all might as well cancel that. Because you through. You see? And let's get this, and we'll end it here. All right. When you go to Sirach, I believe is it 33? Might be 36. All right. Sirach 36. And, this is Sirach 36 and 7. It says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. And this is a request, all right, for the Most High to raise up indignation, which is their righteous anger. And we see the righteous anger of the Lord being stirred up in the earth, man, through prophecy. It says, sake the time short. Remember the covenant with Israel, all right, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen, which Esau Edom is the ruler of the heathens, that say there is none other but we. You see? So it's a hit out on this man that has this mindset. Esau Edom. You know? He's finna be devoured. All right, we're finna see this man take the biggest loss of any heathen that has ever ruled, man. You know? So he through. All right, so I just want to put that out there. You know, Lord wills edifying. Till next time I say shalom.